Welcome to Wrestling for a Cause. I'm your host for the first half, Dylan, and I am accompanied here by special guest commentator JL Spike.
We're here to see some action in Rossburn. Looks like these fans have never seen a wrestling show in their life, or they just came off the fields farming. Okay. We got player one versus a relative newcomer. I didn't catch his name from the audio.
Like the young upstart, promising lockup pushed into the back by the more experienced player one. We'll see how he will be able to adapt, if at all, in the minutes to come in this matchup.
Player one definitely has a side. He should be getting on this youngster. Probably full of energy right now, full of nerves. Get him while he's on the worst nerves of his life. And then we also have the unknown factor of lovely valet outside the ring.
Becca, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be a cerebral long game play by player one. Maybe make him burn his energy and make him come to you instead of go to him. And then once he's tired himself out, take advantage.
Yeah, you know what? I agree there. We definitely.
Wild swing, clipped him, didn't get all of it, but he got.
And he's out of the ring. I mean, that's a smart tactic. You got a wily kid, you don't know what his energy is.
He was building up a little momentum.
Yeah.
He's effectively cut it off.
So.
Again, with that tactic of coming to me, I'm not going to you.
Yep. And he's controlling the pace. Keeping it slow, keeping it in his domain. That's what you want to see. Let this kid tire himself.
There we go. Some Polish hammers to the back of the neck.
And the hand.
He was delivering some wicked right hands to player one earlier, so now he's
eliminate
effective.
The weapons. Eliminate the weapons. Take their oil, you know how it is.
Essentially. He does indeed have to five. The ref exactly. This is again,
smart play. You have the resource, might as well use it.
I don't agree with it, but to his play, very, very smart tactic on the side of player one. Telling the crowd to shush.
Ooh, that sounds like a meaty chest. And he's firing right back.
Not sure if he wants to be trading chops with someone wearing his shirt. He's not going to get the most of those chops.
No, I have been there, done that. It is not a good time. There we go.
There we go.
Hockey jersey on. That is a dirty play for such a young one. Surprised he knows that.
I guess we're doing a little bit of one-upsmanship. Whatever you can do, I can do better. This seems to be a little bit less about winning the match at this point in time and a little bit more about sending a message.
I don't want to correct you, but I think it's whatever you can do, player one can do better. Nice big move. Both down. Hopefully player one uses his resources at hand and gets back up. Because this kid...
People seem to be firmly behind the up-and-coming young blood here. Coming in with a wicked clothesline. Taking him off his feet.
Getting off the ground. That's hard work.
He might have been trying to block for a back elbow, but then he caught him off guard with that hit toss. No player one sucks.
Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. This is where he comes back to win.
Body slam. Showing off the guns.
We got a distraction here. What's the ref going to do?
Check on player one. Which, to be fair, as an official, you would imagine that the competitors are much more important to you. On the outside.
Kicks out on 2. You know what? That is a slow count from the ref. I saw a slow count.
I think it was a very textbook Earl Ebner-esque counter.
Might have flying red cheese for the next show with that kind of counter.
It was definitely a tough position for the referee to be. Deal with the girl in the apron or check on one of the competitors in the matchup. Ooh, nice counter into a DDT.
And it's over. Player 1 had it earlier. That's slow counter.
Very impressive in our opening contest.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
It is very rare that I'm excited to be in the country of Canada, but tonight is that night. Because tonight, I wrestle a Canadian. Not just any Canadian, a Canadian from Rossburn, Manitoba. And I'm looking forward to taking great personal pleasure and American pride in using him as an example on why Americans are tougher than you, why Americans are smarter than you, why Americans are better than you, but most importantly, that the greatest country in the world is the United States of America.
Welcome back to Wrestling for a Cause. I'm here with special guest commentator Mark Merrick. And this raucous ovation for Josh Cheeks Holiday. Very promising young talent.
This Cheeks, he is almost like the Joe Hendry of Winnipeg.
That's some pretty high praise.
Yeah, some people are believing in him. They're getting the purple sticks. They're slamming them together. He can get to the Joe Hendry.
I believe in Cheeks.
I believe in Cheeks. This Ronnie attitude, he's been around for a long time. I think he came probably 20 years ago, and then he left, and then he came back, such as a lot of guys are coming back. I was very thrilled to be at the last Wrestling for a Cause, where Mikey Miracle, after 20 years, has come back to wrestling. Brand new persona, brand new name, but people from those days would have known that guy, and he was a fantastic talent back then. He should have been in WWE.
But unlike a lot of people who have come back from a long hiatus, Ronnie Attitude has already seen tons of championship success. Recently claimed the CWE Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it's incredible how many times he defended that belt too, because he had that belt for quite a long time with a lot of very good opponents.
I believe he's still the reigning champion. For a long time.
Is he still the champion?
I believe he's still the reigning champion.
Yeah, he's being featured everywhere and anywhere. This Ronnie
textbook
Attitude. He's got a great look, very different from anybody in Winnipeg wrestling today.
Nice transition from the headlock into the wrist lock. Ronnie Attitude with a bit of a questionable maneuver there.
don't think the ref noticed the hair pull. Huge chops in the corner.
Maybe not notice the hair pull, but the fans certainly did by that reaction. The agility from Josh Cheeks Holiday. This is why people believe.
Very nice arm drag.
Referee
Cruz, I think, is the name.
Sheldon Cruz Jr.
That's the one. Yes, new on the
Trying to get
scene.
Ronnie Attitude back. Oh, bit of a slip, but still, just able to take advantage, get him in for a nice tight arm drag. Has to be very embarrassing for Ronnie Attitude when something like that happens and you're showing up like that. It's gotta really throw you off your game, mess with your psyche, especially when you're in there with somebody as hungry and as aggressive as Josh Cheeks Holiday.
Fantastic maneuver on the end of Cheeks there, not wasting any time.
I think he's signaling for us to come next. Flying Cheeks! No! Ronnie Attitude scouted. Whatever that stumble into the arm drag might have messed with his psyche seems to mostly be gone now. He's gotten himself back into the game already. As showing you why he was able to capture the CWE Junior Heavyweight Championship so quickly after returning.
Cheeks isn't taking any chances. He's not getting out of the ring. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Stun gun, didn't get all of it, but I think it was enough to catch him on the nose, which might have even been a little more effective than the jaw that you'd imagine Ronnie Attitude was going for.
Getting those steel cables right into the nose is nothing to shake your hat at. It is very painful, and
Causes your eyes to start watering too, which compromises your vision. Very happy accident for Ronnie Attitude, able to capitalize immediately.
oh yeah, so it's very hot in this building. Both those men are already sweating like crazy.
I think maybe he was scouting, you and might have borrowed that maneuver to get the advantage on Cheeks from your match, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Student of
It's
the
very
game.
reminiscent of the first opening match here.
Student of the game is Ronnie Attitude.
Though if it worked for me earlier, it worked for him because the babyface is not seem to watch matches ahead of time. But Josh Cheeks, he's a skill hitter, and that was a
Wicked
hard-hitting
line.
baseline. Almost took his head off.
Into the cover, hooks both the legs.
Now, if you notice where
chop
Ronnie
straight to the
Attitude tripped, his right boot is broken. You can see it dangling under his foot there, and that could have been the cause of the fall earlier in the contest. But he seems to have his game on now.
I think that might be a little bit questionable as to where he kicked him. The referee might want to give Cheeks a minute or so to recover, maybe even call off the match, or at least a timeout.
Hey, listen, the ref didn't see it, neither did you, and definitely these people here in Rossburn and Manitoba, they didn't see it.
These people know exactly what they saw. What they saw was something a little bit questionable from Ronnie Attitude.
Cheeks didn't see it coming either.
I'm not sure if it's the fact that he didn't see it coming or if he was just helpless to defend himself, hung up on the ropes like that. Ronnie Attitude knows how to use his ring to his advantage. When you wrestle against Ronnie Attitude, you're not just wrestling against him, you're wrestling against the environment. That's part of the reason why he's been so successful since returning. But Cheeks also using the environment to his advantage, showing people why they believe in Josh Cheeks Holiday.
As we saw at the last Wrestling for a Cause show, the Iron Python, he also received such treatment, but apparently he was prepared for it because it didn't faze him at all. Maybe Cheeks can learn something from the Iron Python. Oh, question. That's disgusting.
Ronnie Attitude cinching in what looks to be a Cobra Clutch. cutting off the blood flow to the brain from the side valves of the neck.
You might have missed it. Ronnie Attitude dug his hand deep inside his trunks and put that right in Cheeks' face. Can't imagine the smell.
A little bit of a maneuver reminiscent to a Winnipeg wrestler Leo London.
Yes, absolutely. A throwback to Leo London.
Oh, he's got the body scissors in. It's going to be much harder for Cheeks to not only escape, but much harder for him to start breathing too. Referee checking the arm. This may be the end of the contest. Doesn't look good. Who miraculously somehow able to, I don't know if he loosened the grip enough to get that one last gasp of air that he needed.
This crowd is hot here tonight in Rossburn, Manitoba, and they are fired up behind Josh Cheeks Holiday.
I'd imagine so. An exciting competitor here in a town that I don't imagine gets too much outside entertainment. Cheeks wisely rolling into the ropes to force the break of the submission hold.
He's got the hair again. This referee really needs to get on that about the hair. Ronnie Attitude is just taking liberties now. Like that one.
Might be the inexperience of the referee, but Ronnie Attitude absolutely 100% is going to take advantage of it, whereas Josh Cheeks Holiday seems to be a little more lenient in forgiving the refs. More inexperienced, being, I believe, 10 matches into his officiating career.
Josh Cheeks Holiday wasn't there for that one.
Seems like Ronnie Attitude is expecting to stay in the same place. Using that muscle memory against Ronnie Attitude.
But, we heard that one outside of town.
Ooh! Superman punch dropping him right on the button.
Now, if he hit him here at the watering hole in Rossburn, he would have been out the bar.
Big European uppercut, followed by a nice clothesline dropping him. Will we see the flying Cheeks that he was unable to hit early in the match where Ronnie Attitude had it scouted? It connects this time! And adding a little bit of stank.
That is disgusting.
A little bit of
What
revenge.
is that ref doing? That is
A
disgusting.
little bit of revenge for what Ronnie Attitude did to him earlier in the Cobra Clutch. With the reverse. She's getting scouted. Sling blade!
I'm not sure if the ref knows he's reffing at this point. What?
He's always reffing at this point.
I thought that
He
sling
was
blade
right
was
there
gonna
for
be
that 2 count.
I was sure that sling blade was going to be it.
As did a lot of people here, but Sheldon Cruz Jr. was able to spot the shoulder popping up right before the 3. Very good call by the official on that one. Very fancy escape by Josh Cheeks Holiday.
When you're as experienced as Ronnie Attitude is,
A reversal!
he reversed that code breaker. Right into a Texas cloverleaf. Nice wrestling move.
With that knee right on the side of the ribcage too, making it really hard for Cheeks to breathe.
I don't think he's got all of it.
Doesn't now. Cheeks is able to roll through, send him flying out. Code break! Deep into the cover.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles. Open 10 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday inside the Malby Market. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. the Misfit Mission Collectibles. Open 10 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday inside the Maldi Market. If you can shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. Use code STARDOM and save 15% off your order now.
Bill, we got a big matchup here. Who do you got? JL Spiker or the game Kevy Chevy?
I might have to go with Chevy after hearing this reaction from the people.
You know, I heard Chevy, he's been up the last 10 nights in a row training for this fight. He has not slept for a minute. He is prepared, focused, and dialed in.
All gas, no brakes.
Nothing, no brakes. There's not a brake on that man's body. Big lock up here. Two bulls locking horns.
Beefy boys.
Now look at that.
Big men bumping meat.
Yeah. What do you think's bigger, though, or has more amount of meat? This matchup or the 10 McDoubles I had with AJ Sanchez the last few nights?
I mean, Chevy's really been up for 10 days straight, like you said, training, all dialed in, all gas, no brakes. I
was up there for 5 nights in a row with him at one point. Like his training schedule is insane.
I think he's got to be packing a lot of heat and a lot of meat.
Oh, there's nothing
behind the
heat
fabulous
Chevy.
Cree bird known as Kevy Chevy.
Fabulous indeed.
See, he didn't want any of that meat. He didn't want any of that meat.
Spiker learned his lesson. He couldn't overpower him, so he's going for a knee to the gut. Elbow right there, and a huge clothesline. Oh, it fell right on his shoulder.
All gas, no brakes.
Look at this. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Huge splash by Kevin Cheveldale. That's his full name.
I was unaware of that. That wasn't in my notes.
I don't take notes. I just got a good memory. Oh, big snapmare.
That's why you're the professional wrestler and I am local J. Brown commentator.
Yes, Dylan Jobberthon.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I never asked.
Jobberstein?
Yeah. Marty Goldstein.
A strange cousin. A strange cousin. A strange cousin.
Yes. Chevy going up. Careful. I was in that ring. Those ropes are loose. Oh no! Right on the knee and elbow. Not his elbow. He needs that for later.
What isn't loose though is this choke. Get the referees.
Right on the back of the neck. You know what happens when you put pressure on the back of the neck? You could pass out instantly. But Chevy, he's built different. So
there's no passing out when you're with Kevy Chevy.
Grabs him, throws him right on the ropes.
Precarious position, it's usually Chevy doing the choking, not the other way around, but JL Spiker's been studying his tape.
Very rare I see somebody, especially a man, choking Kevy Chevy.
Punching a forearm to the gut, getting very meaty, nice.
Oh, look at that meat. Oh! Spiker with some big shots in return.
Open hand palm strike, sending a message. Letting him know exactly what he thinks of JL Spiker.
These guys are hitting each other so hard, I think it's scaring the referee away. He's letting them go at it.
It'd be scaring me away. That's why I'm here at the commentary table and in the ring.
So I already wrestled. I can take it easy for the rest of the night.
I'll tell you to do some more training with Kevy Chevy later.
Nah, my training's done with him for the year.
Oh, that intense.
It prepared me well for, I got another 4 months until the next class, so. Yeah, he needed the crowd quiet for that one. Chevy, he wears that big, thick shirt, so you don't get as much sound, but they are just as impactful.
Lack of sound doesn't mean a lack of meat.
Oh.
Big meaty line, big meaty elbow to the back of the head.
Big shots by Chevy. Rolls him over for the pin. 1, 2, big kick out.
What do you think Kevy Chevy's going to have to do to put down JL Spiker in your experience?
Chevy packs a mean punch. I've seen a lot of punch and a lot of kicking in this match. So Chevy can keep that up. I think eventually he can wear down this big, big American.
But what if he needs something even bigger? What if he, can't wear him down as effectively as he wants to? He's been up for 10 straight days training. Maybe he's a little softer.
Sometimes he'll go for something like that. But he's in the ropes.
In the ropes, a smaller ring than Kevy Chevy is used to.
The disadvantage of having a ring this tiny for a guy as big and agile as Kevy Chevy. He'll pull off a big flipping sunset flip like that, but he'll end up right in the ropes.
So how does he adapt to that? Oh, jaw Aubrey, or what in the game plan does he have to change?
I think what he has to do is stick to the big punch kick method. It's been working well for him. Spiker's been showing a lot of toughness and taking it to Kevy Chevy, which is something not a lot of people can do.
Do you think...
What a disrespectful pin, yeah. Chevy's not going to let him get any more than a 1 count on that.
Do you think that's a smart idea? Do you think it's a smart idea to purposely not try to win the match in terms of sending a message?
Absolutely not. It's a terrible idea. All it's going to do is anger Kevy Chevy, and when he's hot, you do not want to be talking to him. You do not want to be in the ring with him. And well, first of all, Spiker's a big guy. He's got to put all that weight on Chevy if he wants any kind of cover. The lazy pin is going to do him 2 disadvantages. This all the way up to the second rope. Oh no! And right on his knee, hip and elbow.
Splash. Everyone's letting other knees and elbows today.
Oh, the crowd coming up here. Chevy's feeling it.
I don't know if he's feeling the crowd, if he's feeling the sleep deprivation, if he's feeling the training, whatever it is.
I see it in his eyes. He's got the memories. He's right back in Georgia like he was for the last 10 days.
His eyes are bloodshot. They're filled with
Look at him
rage.
go. There he go. He just soared on a kid's shoe. Here we go. He's fired up. Huge shots taking Spiker down.
He's running those clotheslines on JL Spiker like a freight train, brother. They're going crazy.
Look at him go. You know, they always say the bigger they are, the harder they come and hit you in the face with a clothesline.
Going for the double underhook.
What is this going to be? A huge reversal from Spiker. Clothesline didn't get him down. Oh no! Oh no!
No!
Oh no! Huge choke slam.
I can feel that one from here.
Chevy's not gonna have a fun drive home back to Winnipeg tonight. Well, barely kicks out.
Not as authoritative
Can see
as you
Spiker.
expect from Kevy Chevy. Spiker looks like he's getting frustrated, but like, can you afford to get frustrated? Do you see Weak kick out and get frustrated, or do you think, okay, the game plan is working?
You know, Spiker, he's not new to the scene, but he's back after a few years of hiatus, and what's he doing? What is this? That's just a big board, don't do it!
That's illegal!
Don't
You'll
hit the
get
fans,
disqualified.
careful! Don't hit the people in the front row!
Pretty sure that you'll get disqualified if you use this.
I don't know, I almost get disqualified for using a wrist lock, so rules are all up in the air.
I guess, yeah. Did he count? Did he count with Ronnie Attitude Punch again?
No!
I don't know what's up, what's down, what's all around. I don't know what Chevy's been. I don't know what supplements Chevy's been using for this wicked training, but somehow, whatever it is, it's kept him in this match.
I don't know, that chokeslam might have taken a lot out of Chevy. Spiker had all the time to go outside the ring, stare at a table for 10 minutes, and then drag it back into the ring. It's not even a table, it's just a big plywood
He
board.
might have been able to win if he just kept on him, but instead he got a big board. He's sending a message. That's what
He
this
said
whole
he knew
match is
exactly what he was going to do. Don't do this.
Don't do this. Please, no. Someone think of the children.
Oh, Chevy, ducks underneath.
Oh my God,
Oh
no.
no! Oh no!
Oh my God! Driver!
He's dead!
My God in heaven!
He's dead!
The rules don't matter! What matters is Kevy Chevy has just...
And it's over! It's over! Oh my God!
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
If I had to look at Drag Neil, I'd probably try a river too. He's a disgusting human being, that one. I think that's why he's so angry all the time.
I mean, if you look like that in the mirror every day, wouldn't you be angry to tell me?
But Pistol Pete is all about self-improvement.
Yeah.
I think Dragneel needs to take some of Pistol Pete's advice on self-improvement.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Pistol Pete, regardless if he wins or loses, he's going to come out a better man. That's what he says in the back, what he says out there in front of the fans.
Well, sure, that's fine for Pistol Pete because whether he wins or loses, his paycheck stays the same. But Dragneel, if he loses, now he's just a loser.
And he might not be on the next show.
The way he treats children, I'm surprised he's on this show.
Surprised he's not within 100 feet of the school playground.
It's a good thing we're not at a school this evening. What if Dragneel has children and he treats them this way at home?
Hard to say. Maybe his childhood trauma. Maybe his mom didn't give him enough attention growing up.
Is that not his mom with him over there in the pink?
I don't think so. He looks a little bit old. Miracle plastic surgery nowadays might be, but Dragneel definitely looks a little bit older.
Devastated. Well, he told us here on the way that he wasn't allowed to come to the event without her, so I just assumed it was his mom. Or maybe his PO.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll get Pistol Pete knocking some sense into Dragneel in this one, because he seems to be... He's all left feet.
Oh, you see, you can't let someone like Dragneel have a moment of reprieve. You have to stay on him. Hopefully this does not mean too much for Pistol Pete and you can get back in here, but tide has definitely changed.
This referee's just letting everything go tonight. This is obscene.
Even who knows, Pistol Pete might owe him money.
I have heard that about Pistol Pete. He does tend to owe money.
In a different era, Dragneel will be out of here with a disqualification, but this is Rossburn, Manitoba, and anything usually goes. As we saw that big table spot earlier, that illegal weapon.
My first wrestling event was for the NWA, and the rules stated that if you get thrown over the top rope, it's an immediate disqualification.
Yep.
I thought for sure when I got thrown over the top rope that my opponent was going to be disqualified. Little did I know that the ref has to see it first. You can't just tell him afterwards.
Exactly.
We live in modern times with playback.
Yep. Probably waiting for Toronto to call them and be like, you know what, they were definitely offside with that throw.
That must be Dragneel's problem. He's wearing Toronto colors all night.
Pistol Pete might be done for with that hard one. The ref's going to need to stop this.
Very little fight and pistol at Ralph.
He's looking worse for wear.
At least he can't look any worse than Dragneel.
That is very true. That is very true.
So you're correct earlier. If he wins or loses, he'll still be better.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, would you want that hat back after Dragneel wore it? I wouldn't.
You know what? You sanitize it. It should be okay. You got some high-powered cleaners nowadays. Gets rid of all those clues.
I don't know if anything could get rid of Dragneel.
Yeah. Hopefully Pistol Pete tonight gets rid of him. Because he hasn't given up yet, and that's the one thing about Pistol Pete. No quit.
Maybe if they start selling some bug spray at the merch stand, that'll get rid of Dragneel.
He is a pest. Oh, the ref is fighting back. Oh! Can we see a Pistol Pete win here? No. So close.
Oh, one count
But yet
from
so
the
far.
neck breaker.
Oh! Well, he broke his jaw and his nose with that one.
He really likes this kid's hat. It's a very strange obsession. How does he even see? He's got his hair coming out the front of the hat.
I don't even know why the ref's asking. Pete Jones
10 minutes. 10 minutes into the match.
Oh.
He's tapping.
I don't think that's tapping. I think he's trying to get the crowd into it.
Oh, no, he's tapping. Ref seen it.
Ref didn't call it, so we're going to use that as ref discretion.
Oh.
Every time Pete Jones gets up, Greg Neal's there to put him back in. I don't know.
You know, I called Drag Neil one day and I said, you know, you'll make a fortune if you sell t-shirts that say, life's a drag, Neil. And people would wear this because life is a drag and all you gotta do is slap your name on it. And he's like, you know what? Merchandise isn't for me. I come here to win.
Neither are hats, apparently.
No, neither are hats. He's like, I come here to win. And I was like, you don't win either.
You know what? Pete Jones' big boot into the face of Greg Neal looks like, oh, and a forearm takes him right back down. Oh, oh, can we see it with the punch after punch? Oh, big back elbow. Pistol Pete's trying.
Oh, a little bit of it back on Drag Neil's nose there.
Yeah. So
I don't know if
close.
Pistol has much juice left.
No, he's trying his damnedest. He won't give up.
Come on, PD. How many more? Yeah, kick him in the nuts. All the Drag Neil nuts.
Oh. Oh. Drag Neil taking Pistol Pete right back down. Oh, barely. Barely. And here comes the temper tantrum from Drag Neil.
I wonder if he also acts like that at home.
Probably. He probably gets his susu right after his little temper tantrum.
That's probably why he's not allowed to come here without that woman. If he acts like that in public, I can't imagine how he acts like that at his house.
Oh. And the ref has more than enough reason to disqualify him here, but he wants to see Pistol Pete.
Can we see the Triple H maneuver?
Oh! The stunner!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Pistol Pete! This might be the first win of his career.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles. Open 10 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday inside the Malby Market. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. The Misfit Mission Collectibles. Open 10 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday inside the Malby Market. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. Use code STARDOM and save 15% off your order now.
And we're off.
Danny Duggan doesn't even wait.
You know what?
Doesn't even wait for Rob Stardom to get
Hey,
in.
you know what? You don't let that cheater Rob Stardom get on the upper hand. You get on him early, you stay on him.
Didn't even let him get his hat off. He's wrestling in a hat.
You know, we saw Drake Neal wrestle on Hat earlier. Usually detriment, usually powerful. Who knows? Danny Duggan's up, and that's.
But that's good for us to see Drag Neal wrestle in a hat. That's covering up his ugly. Rob Stardom is from Rossburg, Manitoba. They want to see
have you
him.
seen the people here in Rossburg? If they look like anything like Rob Stardom, the rest of them.
It's funny that you say that because all the people here in Rossburg, they look alike. So the gene pool might not be too deep.
How would you explain a lot about Rob Stardom? Come on, Rob, get him off. You got a 5 count here. 5, Rob.
You know, I don't know if you're any South Park fans here, but Rob Stardom reminds me a lot of Terrence and Phil, those grimy Canadians.
Yeah. Hate to see this. Danny Duggan getting down.
Some unlucky child now has Rob Stardom's sweaty hat.
Hey, you know what? It's his hometown. I'll give him that much, but
very nice of Rob Stardom to admit that he's from this town. I would not.
and here's jacket half off. Is he giving it away? Is he giving it away? No, he's not. We are going.
Danny Duggan going to be cleaning up
with
that
no
mess.
rules.
There's no rules in this match.
I'm assuming so. The ref didn't call the bell already, so.
Well, we've already established that the ref is very shady in this town. And after we've seen that match earlier with Kevin Shebe in there, I don't know if that ring has any gift left.
Need the ref to get it back to the ring. So one of these two men can properly win with a 1, 2, 3. And no.
See, I don't know if the ref understands that he's not watching the show, he's refereeing the match because he's letting everything go.
He's letting me go. You know what? Playoff rules. It's the guy's hometown. Let him have some fun.
I wonder if he purchased that shirt at the merch stand and applied for a job today. I've never seen this referee before.
Maybe that's why he's in Rob Stardom's corner. Clearly Rob Stardom's the one taking control of the action right now.
Well, he's emulating Rob Stardom by having the same haircut and facial hair. So he must be a big fan.
And finally, we got some action inside the ring. Stardom's definitely in control. Already going to the top.
This is an unfair bias for Rob Stardom being his hometown. These fans give me a chance to change for Danny Duggan. Danny Duggan is a multiple-time world champion, as is Rob Stardom. These two have had battles all over the country. Bringing it here to Rossburg, Manitoba. It just seems like it's too big of a match for a town like this.
You know what? It's Rob Stardom's hometown. I think he wouldn't have any other match here except this battle of the countries.
Town like this, they should have had a flag match.
You know what? 5 years from now, it could be the junior gold medal for hockey in this town. But tonight, it's Rob Stardom, Canadian Strong Style versus the pride of America, Hotshot Danny Duggan. Can't get bigger than that.
Rob's getting the upper hand. Danny Duggan looks like $1 million. You can't count Danny Duggan out this early on in the
With both pedigrees, both you can't count either of them out this early.
Both of these men have been part of the biggest matches in wrestling Canadian history, and I think that these two, they're just so evenly matched. This match could go on either way.
The ref didn't see it, but I think Danny Duggan just kicked Rob Stardom in the nuts.
You didn't see anything. They didn't see it. Ref didn't see it. Ref didn't see anything.
Just despicable.
Must have taken Rob Stardom by surprise.
This crowd needs to be there for their hometown boy, Rob Stardom. Oh! Big slam.
That ring has no give left. After Kevin Chevy was in that ring, it's like wrestling on the concrete floor. At least it sounds like it.
And yet, Rob Stardom kicks out. Kicks out at 2.
He is one tough son of a gun. Rob Stardom is not going to give up here in Rossburg.
He's even still conscious.
The only reason Stardom would be conscious is because it's so hot in this building in Rossburg, Manitoba. So far, the only thing that burns in this town is the ass smell. I think it's the ref.
There's no stopping Rob Stardom here tonight. He's taking punishment after punishment. And it looks like his family jewels a little bit more.
That ref needs to get in there. He's letting Danny Duggan get away with everything. As did he let drag Neil.
We've seen him do what I would refer to as playoff rules tonight. He's letting it go because he knows how committed these wrestlers are. Let's be real, these Canadian superstars here in Ashland. They want to lay it all on the line. Come on, Victorious. Fine buster by Danny Duggan. Taking Rob Stardom to the mat. Yet again, kicks out, no give, no quit, Rob Stardom.
This referee is kicking.
Yeah, still 5, ref. Yeah, still 5.
Danny Duggan looks pissed off. The referee put his hands on him.
This could be the end for Rob Stardom here tonight. Once we get that other hand cinched in, we'll be able to break this hold.
Danny Duggan attempting to kill Nelson.
And
He is no stranger to Chris Masters.
gets the crown on his side, breaks out of this maneuver. Looks like he's faded.
Danny Duggan learned this hold, I think, directly from Chris Masters.
Now he's checking him. Nope, he stays alive. Oh, it looks like he might be out. 1, 2. Can Rob Stardom do
That's it, it's over.
Oh, he's caught himself.
You missed it, it's over.
He's caught his arm, he's up. Legal. And he breaks the hold. Oh. Looks like we got a stripping contest.
He's summoning his inner Hulk Hogan. Being a real American is Danny Duggan's thing.
Yep. Canadian strong style is definitely Rob Stardom.
Are we going to see the big boot?
And there's the big boot.
Holy crap.
By the leg drop.
Oh my
This
God.
could be over for Danny Duggan as he finds the corner down.
And
Run
that should
off
have been
him.
a 3 count. Didn't even go for the count. Danny Duggan just makes it out of the way.
We got murder potentially happening here.
Do you think they'll be interested in decapitation here in Rossburg?
ref did his job, broke up the count.
It'll be the first time tonight that whatever's done is.
Oh, Danny Duggan trying to use that illegal object.
That was devastating.
There you go, we'll drop. This looks like it could be it. And the winner, Rob Stardom in his hometown of Rockford, Manitoba. Canadian icon, Canadian strong crowd, Rob Stardom.